response they would like. Edward chooses one of his signature picks.
Locks in the Thresh Prince, he used to be called, and now he gets it.
It's already been used. Even a chunk is a win here.
They get the root down. Diamondbox puts down a pillar as well. Edward just looking for the play, but the Sound Pool comes out early. Teleport in from Ascension as well. G4 not in a good spot at all, and first blood goes to Gambit. Stehos trading into Rocky as well. Looking for the vital procs. Gets a lot of damage down. Rocky hugging the wall, but Stehos is going to fight forward for it. The final lunge, the final shot. A rapier to the back of Ascension.
And Stehos
It's so hard to last hit.
That's a shame.
And it's worth so much gold. It's just such a cheesy strat. I love it.
Quick roam here from Gambit. Great hook on towards Intresso as well. Kira and Diamondbox on their way down towards Rich. No flash on him, of course, and Gambit once again decides to back off as soon as they see the roam coming out from G4. Diamondbox takes a Hemo play. G4 right in the front line. He's actually popped the Shurelias here as well. Glacial Fisher, the lantern's there, but he can't get there in time, and Lloyd gets the kill. Kira still getting chased in here by G4. And Stehos is losing the trade in the top lane as well. After winning out early on in that 1v1, Stehos is the one forced back.
Super dangerous there for Stehos, but at the bottom side of the map, Diamond Procs goes down, and that was mostly because of G4 on the Vladimir. High damage, high pick potential, and his ability to chase this with the Shurelia's Revelry does wonders for him, and ultimately
Those flanks hasn't been as effective as he would have liked to with the amount that he's roamed, especially with G4 coming in from the mid lane here. Glacial Fisher does connect onto Edward, but the heal will keep him alive for the time being. There's the prison as well, and Ascension don't care about towers. They're going for the dives. Lodic with a great buster shot to get them away. Diamondbox now subjugated in Tresso, keeping himself healthy underneath this tower. But Lloyd, Rich, and G4 do not care about your structures. They just want the kills. Rich gets it in the end. Ascension get 2 in the top lane.
they take the second kill. They're going to push towards the top lane outer turret as well. Kira does win. That's just the Banner of Command doing its work. It was a matter of time.
Joining in team fights as well, because I've always thought of Camille as kind of this hybrid. She can split push okay, but she can also team fight, whereas Fiora is very much more just about split pushing, just about pressuring that side lane.
These two are actually just going hard to the paint right now.
There comes the Hextech ultimatum. Grand Challenge used as well, but Intresso's here from the side. Stehos flashes early, Prism misses. Rocky trying to dodge around those vital signs. Stehos is going to take a stun here. The Lancer's of their focus. Yeah, to be frank, Ocean Drake isn't the best dragon to be securing. Kira is going to be able to go in, and Fox was on his way up as well. But Ascension are finding parts of picks. They're not finding the eventual pick, but they're getting flashes out, they're getting summoners out. It's all very, very safe, while Rocky is engaging on towards Stehos in the bottom lane. Poke the Hexo and makes him down. Intresso there as well. The stun lock should be enough to kill Stehos, and Ascension get their 4th kill of the game.
They just keep putting Intresso on right now.
There's the hook, though. There's the Edward we know and love. Even takes the kill in the end with Ignite.
That's what we were waiting for, Medic. We get that kill out. Of course, it's still going to be a net loss for the side of Gambit, but there is some fight in the system. They're starting to get spec'd against the composition that wants to be sprinting at you. May help, but top lane's still fighting.
Kira on this very utility-based Karma trying to trade in towards G4. No Hemo play for G4, has to flash, but Kira right in the front line. Zhonya's comes out. Diamondbox is on his way up here as well. There's no way for G4 to escape, and Kira with the 1v1 outplay in the top lane.
Now it's time to have a look at the bottom lane as well. The flashes, they're committing.
Puts down the Grand Challenge. No Hexagon made him here for Rocky. Needs to hug that wall, keep the Vitals away from Stehos. But even with a hookshot wall dive, Stehos is unrelenting in this bottom lane. Final Vital in the right spot. Stehos sinks a dagger into the back up off the map, and then they can engage on you as well. Baron still being propped here by Diamondbox and Lodic, but the stun is going to land. A lot of damage to the Stehos, that's 1. Lloyd's to the safe and the back line, but Rich now is the one they targeted. Lloyd jumps forward, has to heal, has to flash away as well, but Rich and Intresso pulling down towards the bottom side. Lodic jumping forward. Rich gonna get caught out here as well. That's double kill for Lodic, and they will go back towards the Baron.
Yeah, straight back to the Baron. You for a 3v5s there, but Edward finds the mark. Hits the target with the hook. He's really started to come online with him pushing forwards, but they're also being allowed to do that. Perhaps that comes to the composition. Diamond.
The one to face check here does get healed up as well. G4 in the midst of them all, though, gets a good Hemo plague off. There's the True Shot Barrage as well. Edward the first to go down, and Ascension are unrelenting. They're pushing forward. Stehos and Rocky trading down towards the bottom side. Diamond low. Rocky falls but jumps across with a hook shot wall dive, and now Ascension, 5 men strong, can push forward.
But you can tell, even after all the picks have been there, they're still pushing forwards. They're still confident. They know they can take this.
Yeah, Stehos knows he can take this 2v1 as well. There's the stun into the hookshot wall dive. Stehos, Hexagon Ultimatum comes out. Kira from the side can't heal him up quickly enough, but he flashes forward. He wants Rocky, and Rocky is sacrificed by Intresso. 1-for-1 trade. Lodic was on his way up as well, but wasn't. They're just not pushing forward. You can see there's not a single ward on the other side of the map, and it's the reason they get caught out like this. Glacial Fisher used Ascension once again in the river, trying to find their perfect team fight. Teleported in from Steos. Diamondbox caught in the back. Rocky jumped in but got knocked out, and Ascension pushing forward once again. They're going to get two here. The kill onto Steos. Lodic on the wrong side of the fight. He's stunned up. QSS doesn't matter when Ascension want the kill. They get three, and they turn their eyes towards the Baron.
3 kills gone straight to the Baron buff. Nothing should really be able to stop them as well. Diamondprox is dead. There's no smite still there, and the damage is very high from them. Ascension, the Thai team just come up clutch.
And we said this was their chance to come out of the shadow
The
of
Baron buff secured to make that even more, snowball even further. All of the outers, all of the inners, they start to get pressured. They should just fall down. There's too much dive threat from this Ascension team. And speaking of,
Steos with a great dodge there, though. Once again with the riposte, he's been absolutely on point. Hasn't had the opportunity to
hit a point though. When you look at Gambit, they've got the QSS, they've got the Lanterns, they've got a cleanse on Kira. They've got
with the pressure are moving their vision forward and stymieing Gambit. There's the engage, gonna lock down Steos in the middle of this fight, but he does get a big shield, gets out into the Hexag Ultimatum as well. Rocky in that front line, Intresso fighting Diamondbox down towards the bottom side. GA popped on Steos. Ascension need to try and collapse onto Steos before he can get away. They get a kill. And they're going to keep pushing forward. G4 still in the midst of it all. Lloyd dodging towards the side. G4 not in the best spot now, but can use the Zhonya's. Teleporting from Rocky as well. Ascension going in with a 5-man dive here towards that inhibitor tower. They'll take it. They'll take the inhibitor as well.
And he was protected by Rich. G4 playing out of his mind right now on this Vladimir. They get the inhibitor. They're able to back away, reset, get some
play, and the transfusions.
Yes,
again, the engage lands in the middle lane. All onto Diamondbox. Rich stands with a shield protecting his backline. Intresso falls low. The heal comes out. G4 falls first though, and this is a great fight for Gambit. They turn towards the top lane. Rocky having to their downfall as well. Diamondbox, he's caught out in his own jungle, locked up with the Glacial Prism. Hexag Ultimatum comes out as well. Diamondbox trying to get towards the lands and the hook. Diamondbox still alive in the midst of it all. Look at how low Intresso is. He gets away. G4 though is on the back line. Pops the Zhonya's. Now Ascension need to protect their mid laner. Another hook comes out. Edward low. Diamondbox there as well. Rocky jumps forward. Can't quite get the final shot. And now Gambit will turn it around. Lodic still very healthy in the midst of this fight. There's the true shot. Barrage! And he gets the kill. That's worth it. That's worth the Seraphs in the end.
Their maximum power. That was a very delicate trade back and forth. No one willing to die. And it just becomes one kill. And now he is late game team fighting, and he looks clean.
With the Elder Drake as well, sitting on double mountain that will bolster their damage by...
Sure that the inhibitor is theirs to be locked down. Side lane control's also there, but engaging.
Glacial Prism, there's the Fisher as well. Lodic caught in the midst of it all. Edward so low, gets taken down first, and Ascension wants to fight. They have that Elder Drake, remember. Rocky's off towards the side of this, gets onto Steos, the stun out, but Steos cleanses it away. G4 in the midst of it all. Another double kill. Lodic falls. Rocky's chasing Steos away as well, but this should be the game for Ascension. In the first game of the day, they're going to get their first win of MSI. Ascension take it over Gambit.
The miracle run is still alive for Ascension.